Good evening, everyone. I hope y'all have had a great Saturday. We've had beautiful weather today. I mean, it's not what you expect for November the 15th, but it was feeling quite warm outside. We had lots of sunshine. Temperatures peaked right near 79 degrees in the city of Jackson, which puts us well above average. Average high temperature about 67 degrees, so 12 degrees above average here in Jackson. In the Pine Belt, y'all made it up to the low 80s, so yes, it has been a unseasonably warm day, and those conditions are going to stick with us through much of this upcoming week. But for now, cooling down in the 60s, 67 in Jackson, Hattiesburg 61, Macomb the cool spot at 60. We've got clear skies out there right now as we take a live look over at Pearl. The reason for the clear skies is high pressure is in control. Now, I am expecting mostly clear skies to continue heading towards your Sunday morning, but there will be a few clouds try to build in. Now, still expecting mostly clear skies, so it's going to be just a mostly clear night with some calm conditions. We could have some gusty winds up to 20 miles an hour here and there, but overall, the weather, we're not going to have to worry about any rain as we're heading towards your Sunday. Now, there could be some patchy fog in some areas tonight, but not expecting anything widespread. Just keep that in mind, but again, very patchy in nature. Temperatures in the upper 50s tonight, well above average. Average low 43. We're going to be about 14 degrees above that in Jackson, 57 degrees, 58 in Yazoo City, 56 in Carthage, Hattiesburg, 57 degrees as well. For your Sunday morning, if you're heading out to worship or heading to brunch, no problems there. Mostly sunny skies. It's going to be warm. Low 60s by 8 o'clock, low 70s by 10, and then by noon, lunchtime, upper 70s already. We'll peak in the upper 70s in many places tomorrow. I would not be surprised, though, if we make it to 80 degrees here in Jackson. Right now, I do have that high temperature at 79, though. The further south you are, you could likely get to 80 degrees as well. Forecasting 80 in Natchez and Hattiesburg, 79 in Laurel and Columbia, 79 here in the city of Jackson, 78 for Yazoo City. But look at that average high temperature once again. We were well above average today. That's going to remain the case tomorrow, about 12 degrees above our average high temperature. And really, throughout much of the week, we're going to be talking about above average temperatures. We're going to be in the low 80s as we head into midweek. 83 degrees on Wednesday. You'll notice some slightly cooler temperatures, though, as we head towards the weekend. The reason for that is this cold front. We're expecting a cold front to pass late Friday, or throughout the day on Friday. And behind that front, we'll have some cooler air moving in from the north, which will bring us seasonal high temperatures back in the upper 60s to low 70s. But ahead of that front, we're going to have decent rain chances. Now, we haven't had much rain lately. This is going to be our next best chance of some widespread rain. Looks like we could see some as early as Thursday night into Friday. Now, ahead of that front, once again, not only are we going to get some rain, we'll start to get some clouds building in as well. So that's going to help limit our high temperatures. So that's the reason we're cooling down slightly before that cold front passes on Friday. Talking about the rain, though, dry through midweek. By the time we get to Thursday, that front will be moving closer. I'm still expecting mostly dry conditions throughout the day on Thursday, though. Could be a couple of stray showers for our western counties start moving in late on Thursday, but the big story is going to be Friday morning. Here's our cold front moving towards the south and east. You can see dry throughout the day on Thursday, late Thursday, maybe a couple of showers west of Interstate 55. Really, though, here in Jackson and for much of central Mississippi, early Friday morning, throughout the afternoon on Friday, and then maybe a few stray showers left over for your weekend. Expecting mostly dry conditions for Saturday and Sunday, though. So that's good news. And then behind the front, that cooler and drier air will move in. Not expecting a tremendous amount of rain. Yes, all of us are likely to see some rain from this, but generally if you're west of I-55, your amounts are going to be higher. About an inch of rain is what we're expecting in these areas. Further south and east you are, down towards the Pine Belt, maybe about a half an inch, but some of these storms could start tracking over the same areas. We'll be watching for this as we get closer. Of course, as we get closer to Friday. But if these showers start going over the same areas, we will have locally higher amounts. So we will keep an eye on that. The way things look now, just plan on a good half an inch. Further west, about an inch will be possible. Also, the potential for severe weather. Now, we're going to be monitoring for this, but the way things look now, it's still a little far out for us to say for sure we're going to have severe weather or it's not going to be severe. We likely will have some thunderstorms embedded in this line. Now, whether they're severe or not, we're going to keep fine-tuning this forecast as we get closer to the end of the week. But for now, just plan on a good widespread rain with those amounts ranging from a half inch up to 1 inch. But that's only the second half of the week. The first half of the week is going to be beautiful, low 80s by the time we get to Wednesday, lows in the low 60s, and then as we head towards the weekend, that's when the rain will return, as well as those cooler temperatures, back near 70 degrees for highs by Sunday, and then Sunday morning waking up in the low 50s. Also, something to point out, the sun set today at exactly 5 o'clock. Tomorrow, the sun will set at 4:59. So I know that 1 minute isn't much, but it sounds really early whenever we're saying, oh, the sun is setting at 4:59. And we'll keep those 4:50 sunsets over the next few weeks, and then as we head towards mid-December, that's when those sunsets will slowly start getting later in the day. But for now, you can expect the sun to set a little before 5 o'clock each day over the next several weeks. We will not have our 9 o'clock newscast on the CW tonight, but we will be back on 10, so join us there on WJTV at 10 we'll have news and some more weather as well as sports. But I appreciate y'all watching. I'll be back here tomorrow evening with your next weather update on Facebook Live as well as YouTube.